Hello, I'm Hal Lublin.
And I'm Mark Gagliardi.
Since the dawn of humanity, one issue has gone unsettled. With the fate of the world in the balance, we're here to settle, once and for all. Best candy box candy.
That's right. Don't worry, everyone. We got this.
Podcasts should have a theme song. Podcasts should not have a theme song. Yes, they should. No, they shouldn't. They sound good. Yeah, but people are just going to skip past it. You know what? You're right. We got this.
Best
chocolate candy box candy. Sorry.
Best chocolate box of box candy that's in a box, but it's chocolate specifically. It's
Best
not
box
nerds.
of candy box, but not nerds.
Remember all
or
the
what
candy
other
that comes in
candies come
boxes?
boxes?
It's the chocolate ones, and they have stuff inside them. Candy.
Ooh la la.
Well, Mark, it's Valentine's Day week. It's on a weekend this year.
Happy Valentine's Day week, Hal.
Happy Valentine's Day. Early, but we're here with a definitive guide to help people out as they approach this special day.
Yeah, people need to know how to handle Valentine's Day, Hal, and that's what we're here for. I'm going to talk like a smooth radio DJ all night. It's Valentine's Day. We hope you're having a good time wherever you are out in the world. We are sitting behind boxes of candy.
That's right. And for the next hour, we're just going to be playing Let the Bodies Hit the Floor by Drowning Pool. Happy Valentine's Day.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me.
Hal, here's the thing. You and I guess we have different philosophies about life. I'm more the philosophical Forrest Gump of this duo, if you will, in that for me, life is like a box of chocolates. And I never know what I'm going to get.
And I think that one of the best innovations in these was when they started putting maps in them, because otherwise you have a sample box. If you have like a big Whitman sampler, we have for these purposes today, this is a Russell Stover. They are not paying us. It is a box of 9 candies, 7 varieties, 9 candies total. And like, I want to know what I'm having because there's going to be ones I like. There might be some that Jennifer likes. I want to make sure I save for her. And I don't want to waste precious bites on something that I know I'm not going to like. Like, I don't want the raspberry goo inside. Not interested in that.
Hold on. You're already eliminating raspberry goo? Because I am
It's
a
not
fan
in
of
here.
the raspberry goo.
It can't win this.
Oh.
not in this box.
This is, we let Russell Stover do our job for us.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we have these, massive numbers of possible victors in any category. But Russell Stover has whittled that down for us to 7.
Yes.
There are 9 pieces of candy in the box, which is heart-shaped, has an embossed rose on the cover, and is a delightful shimmery red for those who would like a visual reference of what we're doing.
I'm going to tell you the varieties in here. I won't tell you where they are.
Don't tell me what they are.
You want to guess what they are?
I want to guess as we go what they are.
All right. There are 7 in here. I will tell you that. Also, I feel like these were like around, really the Valentines that I got growing up until I was married were from my parents. So I would get a heart-shaped box like this from my parents, which is as sad or as fun and as loving as you want it to be.
Dude, I think it's delightfully loving. I would every once in a while get a heart-shaped box of chocolates from my parents on Valentine's Day. I would always still get a card on Valentine's Day from my mom, which I very much enjoy. I always love a card from mom. The text thread blows up with gifs of Snoopy. Nowadays, we're a little more modern every Valentine's Day.
Nothing says modern day like Snoopy.
Well, the gift part, I guess,
This ain't your grandpa's Valentine's Day. We've got Snoopy, Linus, Charlie Brown, and Let the Bodies Hit the Floor by Drowning Pool every time an adult speaks. What's that, ma'am?
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
So I'm very well versed in the sampler box. I always loved the surprise of it all. You're a better person than me. I wasn't thinking about if there's one that I need to save, I'll save it. I'm more of if this is one that Annie might want, let me save the rest of it. Sorry, I bit into it already, but now that I know it's one you'll like,
You could have some.
there's the rest of it there.
Put some stank on it.
Did you ever bite into them before? Because you mentioned the map being the best addition to the box. Do you remember a time before the map?
I remember a time before I paid attention to it. You just try it. Like I would look at it and go, this looks like one I would like. You can always tell which one's the marshmallow. That one's always pretty obvious because it's shaped like a marshmallow. The other ones aren't. You can tell which one has nuts in it because it's usually a peanut butter cup shape.
Sure. Or it's got little nut grooves on top.
Yeah.
It's a relief.
Some of them, sometimes it has whatever's inside of it drizzled on top. So you can tell that. But also a lot of times I would look at it and go like, oh, this one looks like a mini peppermint patty, not from Peanuts, too modern from when I was a kid.
Yeah. No. That's way too new.
Yeah, I'm old school. Peppermint patty didn't exist when I was younger. But you can tell which ones have a good shot at being those mint-filled ones. So you can intuit your way around a chocolate box, but there are definitely times where you bite in and go, this isn't what I wanted. So I'm disappointed because it's not the thing I thought it was going to be when I bit in. And also it sucks.
Well, I don't think any of them actually suck. For me, it's like pizza. There's not a version that sucks. It's just not the best pizza. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Any of these are going to be wonderful, in my opinion, because A, they are delicious and chocolate in its assorted forms, and B, frequently given as a gift. And any gift is going to taste sweeter, regardless of who that gift comes from. This gift in particular came from me running to the store to get a box of Russell Stovers when the first time we tried to record this, I got the wrong size box.
By the way, Walgreens, Ken sent us a link to a Walgreens box of chocolates. They're also not sponsoring us.
No.
And you can just order it there this is for everybody else, not for you. But for you, if you get a time machine, which is you can order off that link for pickup and not pay extra at all. And then just go to the store and it will be waiting for you, the exact one that you want.
But I look, man, I live on dopamine hits, and there is a dopamine hit of going through the door in a Walgreens and playing the game of, can you find this object hidden in this 3-dimensional picture?
You can just lose the amine. Oh, Lord. All right. So I know what these are.
I don't know what any of these are.
No. We both have experience. We know our way around a box of chocolates.
Yeah, but I don't know. You know your way around this box of chocolates now. I don't know my way around this particular box of chocolates because I never know what I'm going to get, Hal, and I like it that way.
Okay.
But let's describe for the listener, because we are an audio podcast, what we are looking at right now. I've taken the red shiny lid off of the heart-shaped box. I'm looking at a row of 3, and then a little triangle of 3 at the bottom. So 9 pieces. We got a top row, middle row, bottom triangle. Where should we start on this? And then I'll describe the particular piece you want to start with.
I'll let you pick. As a calorie counter, I have more than enough calories to eat this entire box, and that's what I'm going to do.
You know what I've got with me? I have my trusty chocolate scissors.
Yeah,
so I'm going to cut each one of. Actually, you know what? I don't want to cut them in half. I got the chocolate scissors to cut them in half, but I don't want to see what's on the inside before I bite into it.
Take a bite.
All right.
Which one's first?
Let's go. You know what? Let's go with the cup in the middle, because you mentioned that this was probably nuts because it's in a peanut butter cup shape. Here's my guess going in. What we're looking at is a paper peanut butter cup style wrapper.
Yes. In my case, there's something visible above the surface of the chocolate. Is there something visible above the surface of the chocolate in yours?
Oh, there is not above the surface of the chocolate. Like this particular broken bone didn't break through the skin on mine. Okay. If that's what you
I'm not going to show you that. I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to ruin what this could possibly be.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh, I bet it's got nuts in it. All right. Oh, it smells like peanuts. I bet it's those big Virginia peanuts. You want
to guess the exact name of this, Mark?
The exact name of this is Peanut Cup.
Very close. Peanut Cluster. It tastes like a Mr. Goodbar. And that's a compliment.
It does taste like, that's just straight up peanuts and chocolate. That's a classic. Yep. Does it say cluster? Are they trying to jump in on the Goo Goo Cluster turf? Is that what's happening? Tennessee's own Goo Goo Clusters?
I mean, I don't know how. I think they were founded around the same time. I think Russell Stover's 1920s.
Russell Stover's is 1920s, but here's a trivia question for you.
Yes.
Who is the first U.S. president who could have feasibly sent a heart-shaped box of chocolates for Valentine's Day as had become the new custom?
Millard Fillmore.
You, my friend, are not terribly far off.
Yes. I was trying to get in the range.
Martin Van Buren, even earlier. 1840 was when this started because Victorians loved giving each other gifts. It's also why they gave us most of our Christmas stuff that we have now, tradition-wise.
And white wedding dresses.
Was that a Victorian thing?
Yeah, Queen Victoria.
And black rails throughout London.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think that we're going to go with, because we are going to find, not only are we going to discover by biting what each one of these pieces in the box is, we are also going to determine the best box chocolate chocolate from the chocolate box.
Yes, but the box isn't chocolate. It's just a box of chocolates, and we're picking the best chocolate.
Right, it's
in
not
the
a chocolate box of chocolates. Yeah, it's a box of chocolate box chocolates.
Let the chocolates hit my mouth. Let the chocolates hit my mouth.
But yeah, do you think we're going to wind up with one? It seems like this is an interesting one because it's solid with the nuts and the chocolate goes throughout, as opposed to the ones that are almost like candy raviolis where the chocolate is the pasta and then there's a filling in the middle.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I do like those. I think I want to do one of those next.
Okay. Which one do you want to do?
How will you pick
Middle
one?
row,
I don't want
right?
to pick all of these. Let's stay in the
well,
middle
you don't
row
know what
just
they
for the
are.
visual. Oh, by the way, I went with the particular paper cup, dead center. So if that's dead center, now you can give me an o'clock.
Let's go 9 o'clock. So to the left.
Okay, 9 o'clock. This
Make
is
sure we're holding up the same one.
this is a
as I try to
dark
pick this out
chocolate
of the box.
square.
Yes, dark chocolate. Looks like a dark chocolate on the outside. I
Hal,
don't think I'm spoiling anything for you.
I can tell you right now, this reminds me of one of my favorite things you've ever said on this show, which I cannot help but think of when I see a particular thing that's in front of us, which is, dark chocolate tastes like homework.
Yep, you have to do your homework now.
Yeah. But I don't think Russell Stover is going to give me a 90% cacao.
No.
Their dark chocolate, they're going to be like, we're up to 50.
What do you think is in here? What do you hope is in here?
Okay, I'll tell you first what I hope is in here.
Okay.
Like I said, I love the raspberry goo.
$10.
I love the raspberry goo. And this, of any of them, is the most promising. Though, wait, no, you said that it's not in here. That's right. You said there's no raspberry goo. And okay, maybe strawberry.
Could have been lying.
That's true. But because of the dark chocolate, it feels like there's something soft inside. Like this is going to be one of those ones one of the ravioli style. Dark chocolate pasta on the outside. In the middle of this one is going to be strawberry, is my guess.
Okay.
Is both my guess and what I want it to be.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
It's not strawberry.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to guess
I don't
by
like
the
this.
extended period of dead air that this one is just straight up thick caramel. I don't think that's what it's actually called.
That's my stage name.
Thick caramel.
Mm-hmm.
How do you pronounce it?
Caramel. And then
Two syllables,
Hodgman said it
caramel?
was caramel.
Yeah.
You can find that in our Halloween candy episode.
Oh, we did that already. I don't know what our rulings are. We have lots of them. Listeners out there, this is the quietest I've ever heard Hal for the longest on this show. I'm watching his jaw try to open wide enough to say words, and this thick-ass caramel, yeah, I said caramel, is not letting him do it.
Well, Mark,
Yeah.
you are correct. It is caramel or caramel.
Mm-hmm.
But
Or thick caramel.
what you may have missed in your bite, and what I barely got eating the whole darn thing.
Hold on a second.
Word.
Well, before you say it, let me look in and see. It's got flecks. Pecan caramel? Is that what I'm looking at?
Just says nut.
Nut. All right. Nut caramels. Caramels.
Nut caramel. Not good. Nut good.
Yeah, nut
It
good.
was nut great. It was fine.
The thing is, I thought that the dark chocolate part was going to be the homework. No, the homework was in the middle.
Too much, could have been more chocolate and less caramel or caramel.
Don't make it difficult for me to eat.
Yeah.
Like,
That's different. Yeah, it's a different kind of homework.
yeah.
That's like homework and like you have to write a term paper at the same time.
Yeah. And a pop quiz. I didn't know that this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is not going in the top echelon. But
It is
so
not.
far, dead center was a bullseye,
Okay.
but
Peanut
wide left
cluster.
at 9 o'clock. Not so great.
All right. What do you want next?
All right. Let's finish out the row. We're going to finish out this row next.
Okay. Going to the other side.
This is the other side. This is 3 o'clock, middle right of our heart-shaped box. This is, let's describe this one. Can you describe
We're not
this one
giving
for us
them the
now?
link to order this. They won't know. We're giving them positions for a box they're not allowed to buy.
I'm trying to paint
Russell
a
Stover
picture.
coughs up cash.
Nah, that's fair.
How about a mental picture of my bank account getting bigger? How about that, Russ?
I'm painting a mental picture so people don't have to go buy it. If we are doing
yeah.
our jobs, Hal, then they won't need to go and buy this. We will have done all of the legwork because we got this.
Fair enough.
Can't
right.
believe I just
What do you
used that
think's in this one?
organically. I'm going to guess inside this one. Oh, man, the square one on the other side was homework. I bet that, you know what I bet's inside this one? Trig.
What? Let's find out. Is there trigonometry inside? Here we go. 3,
There might
2,
be
1.
trigonometry inside this. I'll tell you exactly what that is. Its opposite spot on the box is the dark chocolate, super thick caramel with nuts. This one is the better version of the other one. Are they allowed to do that? Like in the box, you can have like, hey, okay, this chocolate is a caramel. This one over here is a better caramel.
There are no rules in the candy box. By the way, if you're going to build this, they have it all backwards. They have caramel, peanut cluster, and then caramel nut. The caramel nut should be in the middle. Peanut cluster should be on the other side, and it's a Venn diagram.
Yeah, if we're making a chocolate Venn diagram. Hal, what do you think is the best culinary Venn diagram? Is it chocolate and peanut butter? Is it peanut butter and jelly?
It's a hunk of cheese and then a plate of cooked macaroni.
Oh, yeah. I think you're right. Is that a hunk of cheese or a foil bag of Velveeta? That's cheese, right?
Yeah, some kind of cheese. Cheese. Well, it's cheese adjacent.
Sure. All right. Yeah. What do you think?
I think so far it's the peanut cluster. If you have an allergy, this could be a tough episode for you.
That's true. This one was just a straight up pretty basic caramel with milk chocolate on top and some dark chocolate stripes.
Yeah.
Just the better version of the other one, but still not as good as the peanut cluster in the middle.
Well, why don't we go to the top middle to the plain light brown round mound?
Hal, this sounds like this one's right in your wheelhouse. This is plain flavor. Brown, smooth, delightful. It's been pureed for you.
Inside is just chewed chocolate. Make it real easy. This is the Gerber ball. I'm very excited about it.
Oh, man. Why doesn't Gerber make a Valentine's Day heart-shaped box?
Because you shouldn't give Valentine's to a baby?
Get out of here.
They won't appreciate it. They're not going to get you anything.
That's true. I'm not getting you nothing, baby. You didn't give me anything. What'd you get me last year? You weren't here. That's no excuse.
We're in a standoff.
All right. What do you, you know what's in this one, right?
I know what's in this one.
Okay. I'm going to throw guesses out before we go in.
Throw a guess.
I'm guessing this. I'm looking at this box right now. I'm guessing this is the marshmallow one.
Okay. You think it's the marshmallow. Here we go.
I think it's the marshmallow one. There's a certain scent in it that it's got that marshmallowy smell.
Okay. You are hoping. You see the shape. You smell a little marshmallow. Yeah. Let's find out right now.
All right. Oh, it's my strawberry foam.
Ugh.
Oh. Why do you hate this one? This one's so good.
Feels wrong.
It's rare to get a chocolate and a fruit candy in the same piece, and it works.
And screw them both up. Yeah, you're right. It is very hard. I agree. It's real difficult.
Don't you? It did not screw them up. But the thing is, it is an odd texture. It's like a foamy nougat. I guess I got so used to Italian, like Torrone nougats lately, because every time I go to the Italian market in the neighborhood, I always grab one out of they have them right by, they know what they're doing. They have them right by the front at the counter. They're like, hey, 50 cents for a Torrone.
Can I ask a question about every Italian deli?
Yeah.
Because I love all of them. Mm-hmm. I love to go there to get stuff that maybe I can't get. Like Stella d'Oro, you can't really get that many places. You can find it at the Italian deli. Are they smuggling this stuff in from Moscow? Because the prices are insane. And it feels like a lot of this is in this country.
I don't know, man. The thing is, I only have one Italian deli in my neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So I have no basis for comparison. I could go up to the counter and say like, are you sure this tomato is $11? And they're like, yeah, this is an Italian deli. Those are imported. We're like, okay, it must be that much better.
Yeah, I wrote $11 on it in Sharpie.
Yeah. Wait, on the skin? Hal, do not eat that.
Yeah. Well, I'm sad I ate that.
Why do you hate that?
It was too much strawberry and not enough strawberry at the same time. It tasted like it had the consistency of children's toothpaste. So it felt like a liquid.
That's not fair.
I think there are a lot of ways. I think an aerated nougat, like you're talking about, or more of
which
a
is
foam,
what this is.
Didn't feel like a foam.
Did you get a messed up one? I got mine is definitely an aerated nougat. Let me see.
It looks gross.
Well, that's
like
because
a sick toenail.
You look like a sick Here, I'd pull that little piece off.
I do look like a sick toenail. Yeah, I didn't like it. It felt that it tasted like a liquid. Didn't taste like what it looks like. I'm a mouthfeel guy, and that did not feel good. And I like strawberry a lot. I like chocolate-covered strawberries. I've made chocolate-covered strawberries. Totally messed it up. Did not really know how to melt chocolate. It's fine. I was young.
Sure.
But that just didn't, I don't know. That wasn't it for me.
All right.
Let's see if we have better luck in the back end of the box. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Hey, Alexis.
Hey, Ella.
What animal has the most teeth?
I would guess a shark.
A snail.
No, snails don't have teeth.
They have thousands and they are freaky looking.
No, I don't want that to be true. Okay. Did you know that the hippocampus in your brain is named after the half-horse, half-fish sea creature found in Greek mythology?
I didn't know that, but we're meant to be doing animal trivia and hippocampus isn't a real animal.
Well, that doesn't matter on Comfort Creatures.
You're right, it doesn't matter at all.
Comfort Creatures is a cozy show for lovers of animals of all shapes and sizes, real and unreal.
If that sounds like your cup of tea, then join us every Thursday for new episodes on MaximumFun.org.
Are you a celebrity? Are you searching for meaning, connection, and a little levity these days? Hi, I'm Kumail Nanjiani, actor, writer, and yes, a celebrity too. And I've got 4 words for you. Bullseye with Jesse Thorne. Are you tired of junkets, red carpets, sick of the endless spicy snacks you have to eat? Do you want to connect with someone who gets your work and laugh with you a little? Join me, Andre 3000, Tom Hanks, Tina Fey, and many more and become a guest on Bullseye with Jesse Thorne from NPR and Maximum Fun.
Okay. There are 3 varieties left, and 2 of them are doubled up. One of them, there's only one. Is it possible, Mark, do you think that the candies that each got an extra slot in the box, do you think the winner could be one of them?
I'm going to guess that Russell Stover.
Yes.
Not the person, nor Mrs. Stover, who, what was it? Mrs. Stover's candy cottage or hut that these came from. I'm going to imagine that they do pretty ruthless market research, because even candy companies, they got people in suits who walk down hallways with their shoes real loud. You know what I mean? And those people probably do market research and discovered that the 2 candies that were the most popular were the ones that they ought to put a couple of in there. Now, that said, does most popular equal best? Rarely.
That's true. Individual people are very smart. People as a herd are very dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. What was it in, how did he put it in Men in Black? A person is smart. People are dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
People are smart. I am dumb. Is that how? I don't remember how this goes.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, great.
So you can pick from the 3 remaining. There's 1 solo and then 2 duets. Couples.
I'm going to go with the duet on the bottom.
Okay.
So this is the row below middle. We have that bottom triangle. The top points of the bottom triangle are these oblong, because I have no idea what this could be. It's like, it's the size of an unshelled almond.
Wouldn't you say that these resemble a familiar candy?
Resemble a familiar candy.
I think they look like mounds.
Oh, they look like smaller mounds.
Yes, which is milk chocolate over coconut.
Yeah.
Do you think
Did you just call it coconut? Like it's going to space?
I was hoping you didn't hear it. I definitely heard it right away. I was like, maybe nobody heard that. And I was like, he probably heard it. And then you said it. And I did say it. I'm not going to lie. I was just hoping it would float into the ether and nobody would hear it. But now everybody's heard it.
You know what? Now I'll tell you what I'm picturing now, Hal. I'm picturing a coconut. And you know what that coconut has?
What?
A brown fuzzy space helmet. That's what a coconut has. See what you did in my brain?
That's 1 small step for a candy, 1 giant leap for a candy box. Let the candies hit the floor. All right, let the candies hit the floor. This is chocolate covered coconut, since it resembles a mini mounds.
I think if that's the case, and this is a chocolate covered coconut mounds, then they've got some copyright infringement going on. And it's bad enough that they infringed on their own copyright between the left and right centerpieces in this box.
True.
I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say I don't think it's coconut inside.
What do you think it is?
Let me smell it.
Human finger.
You know what I smell a hint of? I may be way off. I think what I smell a hint of is toffee. But I don't know if this is going to snap. You know what I mean? Toffee's going to have a little snap when you bite it, right?
With that in mind, if you think it's toffee, you're going to bite it hard, or you're going to take your time and make sure?
I'm going to gently and slowly soft bite this because Dr. Bedrosian does not need me back in her dental chair.
Fair enough. She'd love the money. Here we go.
She's very nice, and we get along very well. That said.
Good.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
I was way wrong. I bit that so slowly, thinking it was going to be hard, and it wasn't at all. So then I just bit it very slowly.
And did you notice, Mr. Observant, who hears coconut, that I waited to bite into mine until you'd bitten into yours so that I wouldn't just chomp it down because I know that it's chocolate buttercream.
I don't know why the word buttercream throws me off.
What don't you like about it?
Those two things feel like the version of dairy I like the least. You know what I mean? Like, they just feel so heavy and savory even, and not necessarily a thing that I want inside. You know what I mean? Like, that to me is the equivalent of saying like, oh, what's that candy filled with? Shortening. You know?
Yeah.
That said, if you just put chocolate on the box, I'd be like, this is delicious. But knowing that it's called buttercream, the same with buttercream frosting. I don't like buttercream frosting. But I think it might just be because it's called buttercream frosting.
Okay, Candy Rooney. What else don't you like?
Yeah. You're pretty proud of that one. It was pretty good.
I was so proud. I expected you to laugh a lot harder than you did. Didn't get as big a laugh as coconut. I know that.
Candy Rooney took me a second.
Candy Rooney. That's a way homer. It's a way homer.
It is a way homer.
Do you think right now the peanut cluster...
Man, that peanut cluster
is the most
good.
popular by far.
Yeah. Well, the chocolate's really good. And I feel like all of the
good.
other middles, like this company does chocolate really well. And that one's got the most chocolate. The other things are, you know, those are its minors, but this place majors in chocolate. So give me the one that, you know, it wants to go into the career of.
It's very good. I ate the second one while I asked you a question, and I did not regret eating the second one. It was very good.
It's really good.
All right. I'm going to pick the other pair.
Okay.
Similar shape to the strawberry.
Slightly darker chocolate. Yeah.
Something laced on top. I just smell chocolate. I like that you're smelling it to try and figure out what's inside. I don't know why I'm smelling it because I do know what's inside.
Here's the thing. I've been wrong every time I've smelled it. So to me, my nose, I think I might have olfactory aphasia.
Yeah.
And I'm smelling the wrong things.
You are not Toucan Sam. Your nose never knows.
I'm not. I am zero cans, Sam. All right. Let's take a bite of this
Candy Rooney. Okay.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I mean, perfect timing for that conversation we just had. You knew this, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Listener, that is a pure chocolate truffle.
Yep. It's very good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, that's good. That is dense. That's rich. That's what you want a chocolate truffle to taste like.
Is it weird to say that I like the chocolate buttercream better because there's a little bit more depth of flavor to the chocolate inside?
Oh, see, I disagree. I think this one's got more depth of flavor to the chocolate. The buttercream to me tastes like butter and cream. But maybe that's just because that's what it's called. No, I'll tell you why I like this one. Because this feels like a feat of engineering. Because you have chocolate three ways on here. You've got a darker chocolate on the outside. It's drizzled with a milk chocolate. And then in the middle, you've got this chocolate truffle that has a completely different texture that just melts in your mouth.
Yeah, it's very good.
Like I said, this company does chocolate real well, and this is a great version of it.
Yeah.
Sell me on the buttercream.
I think the reason why is for me, the truffle, while it's very good, it all tastes very similar to me. And the chocolate inside is not as good as the chocolate outside, or the chocolate outside is not as good as the chocolate inside. So it's like I'm getting a little residual dark right now on my palate. Mm-hmm. And what was inside, the truffle inside, didn't overcome that. And it didn't work against it, but it didn't feel like it was working with it. The milk chocolate over chocolate buttercream, which is creamed butter. It's not cream and butter. It's butter. You cream butter, you put sugar and whatever else in it. Cocoa powder
Still
in this
butter.
case. I've made chocolate buttercream frosting. It's great. It gives
I'll
it
try
nice
yours.
stiff peaks and stuff. All right, good. For the amount of shell that these have, which is not a lot, the buttercream, I think it's just a better inside for me. I still don't like it as much as I like the peanut cluster. That one's my favorite.
Yeah, man, that peanut cluster really is still on top of the mountain, isn't it?
Yeah, because it doesn't taste like a Reese's peanut butter cup, which is what you'd expect.
Mm-hmm.
It does taste like a Mr. Goodbar, which is an underrated. We've never done most underrated candy bar, but we should. What?
You're like that clip of Dustin Hoffman when he just rips one while they're talking about Rain Man with Tom Cruise.
And then he's like, use it.
Yeah.
Use it. I'm method. Use it.
And then he threw a glass at Meryl Streep again.
Yeah.
That means now all of this means Ken has to keep the burp in now. Anyway, you were saying?
There is no, we've not done most underrated candy bar, but I think that Mr. Good Bar might be up there, and this tastes like that. And in a surprising way, like, surprised at how much I enjoy this. I was expecting it to be kind of middle of the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's very, the thing about it is I hate to use the word artisanal, but it feels like the most like a thing that could be homemade. You know what I mean? All of the other ones are so clearly from a confectionery, but like a little paper cup full of chocolate and peanuts feels like, you know, some kid in their family could have made that to bring into class on Valentine's Day. And you know, my favorite Valentines were always the paper ones that were handwritten and not the ones that you know, perforate like stamps and has Darth Vader on it. You know, I like a real, and it just feels like a real thing.
I agree.
But we have one more to go. And can this one final piece of candy dethrone the humble, what was it? What was it? Just peanut chocolate cup? Was that what they called it?
Peanut cluster.
Peanut cluster. That's right. Because they're stealing valor. All right. What do I think this one is? It looks like this one. I don't know if it's just mine, and if it's got, tell me if yours has this, because this will determine whether or not okay. Let me get a good look at that in the camera here. Okay. So mine has a little white dot on one side, which led me to believe that this candy was filled after the fact. Which seems, so I thought that maybe there was a hole in it and it was some sort of liquid something inside.
I do not see that on mine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So my theory is already done that it is liquid in the middle.
Okay.
I'm going to guess that this is the marshmallow. We haven't had the marshmallow yet. I feel like there's always the marshmallow. That's my guess.
All right. Here we go.
Right, here we go. I finally got one right. It's the marshmallow.
Nope.
It's not?
Mark, it's a simple vanilla cream. Or creme.
What?
It's a vanilla creme.
It looks, and maybe it's just because it's white and it's sugar. I thought it was a marshmallow.
It's a little bit more sugary and a little bit, it's closer in consistency to the inside of a Junior Mint than it is to a marshmallow, but it is certainly in between them. It lives on that spectrum.
Yeah, but not minty, just vanilla. Yeah, it's, again, it's very good. It is, I'm, you know, reluctant to say it's vanilla as a pejorative, but it's kind of vanilla as a pejorative, as well as vanilla as a flavor.
Yeah, they're constructing something here where they've put a dark chocolate on the outside, so it's not going to be, and it's, again, like a confectioner's, a mass-produced dark chocolate. So if it's 50% cacao, that would be something. So it's using that to give it a little bit more depth, and then it's depending on the vanilla creme inside to provide a lot more of the sweetness. I don't think it does it because the vanilla creme is not strong enough to hold up. You just get a bunch of any of these dark chocolates, you just get a bunch of dark chocolate.
Yeah, which I don't mind. This is not that 90% dark chocolate. It's a dark chocolate that is manageable for the type of fella who, when he buys chocolate, buys a Russell Stover's heart-shaped box. I think when you said that the vanilla creme does not hold up, I thought you meant physically, because physically the vanilla creme is not holding up. The roof of this particular house is buckling. As you can see.
Look at that.
Which was the same thing that was happening with my strawberry creme, was the chocolate roof was caving in right on top of, structurally did not have the support abilities that the other ones might have.
Yeah, I thought that was my kind of dark horse candidate to come in and win, and it was total letdown.
Yeah.
Absolute letdown.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, Hal. Do you need to talk about it?
I just had high hopes, and I thought maybe for one time vanilla and chocolate would work together to make a better tomorrow, and they absolutely didn't, and I feel hurt and betrayed. And I think shame on Russell and Stover.
Well,
both
Hal,
of them.
Look, if you want chocolate and vanilla to work together for a better tomorrow, might I point you toward a little place called The Country's Best Yogurt, where you can get those two flavors swirled together? Or is it this can't sued? Be yogurt?
No.
Because they've gone by both.
That's what it should stand for.
It used to be this can't be yogurt, and then I think did they get sued by I can't believe it's not butter? And then they were like, okay, now it's The Country's Best Yogurt.
But they should be sued for that too. It is not the country's best yogurt.
No, but it's very good. But we're not talking about yogurt. We're talking about chocolate. And I think it's pretty clear. It's the least processed of the bunch. It's the most visibly crafted in a way that makes sense to even like a kid mind that could be like, oh my gosh, if I could melt some chocolate and had some peanuts, I could make this myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think all these others have done an admirable job. To me, even the is it raspberry or strawberry? It's strawberry, the top one. Even the strawberry, but can any of them hold a candle to the peanut cluster?
No, I don't think so. I wondered if it would have been different had we started with any of the other candies. And I don't think it would have. I think there's like a reasoned thing. And I don't think tasting the first one ruined all the other ones. I think it's just the best constructed in terms of people in the world. The chocolate to filling ratio is really good. Like every bite's going to have a little bit of something. It's not going to have too much of one thing or not enough of something. So it's just a really it happens to be the best made candy in this box. I'm sure there's one that has a billion different ones in it that costs a ton of money. That one we didn't get. If you find one better in one of those boxes, let us know about it on Discord, and Discord only. We won't look anywhere else to see what you said. In the meantime, for now, in a Russell Stover candy box, particularly, but maybe every candy box. Hopefully they all do it this way. I'm sure it all comes from like one processing plant. But anyway, the peanut cluster is the best candy in the candy box, asked and answered.
Well, this one's been covered. Hal, now we have next week to do, we've got to get the Whitman sampler for next week. Though I think the winner of the Whitman sampler is going to be the Leaves of Grass, right? That's the best flavor in the Whitman sampler box.
Yeah, it's really good. It's hard to get better than that. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Camarado, I give you my hand. This topic is closed, but there are many more to discuss. So please reach out to us via email at wegotThisPodcast@gmail.com, or
you can find us on social media at We Got This Podcast, the exception of Instagram. Somebody took it there, but we're still at We Got This Show. We have an account. Follow us there. Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube, where you'll find live events that we've done. You'll find, if you like to listen to podcasts on YouTube, I'm not going to judge you. I'm just going to tell you to go listen to all of ours on there, and all sorts of fun stuff we've been doing since literally the second episode of this show. It is all up there for you to watch and enjoy. Also, go to our Discord to tell us which candies you enjoy in your Russell Stover heart-shaped box, or whoever you get it from, Whitman, or some independent. If you know the cool indie chocolate spots, you can tell us about it at bit.ly/WGT Discord. Thank you to producer Ken Plume, researcher Kate McManus, graphic designer Uri Kelman, and QA engineer Jen Alba.
And thanks, of course, to our musicians, Jonathan Dinerstein and Mike Furman, for our score and theme song, respectively. And thanks to you, the people of the world, for, I mean, come on. You give us an opportunity to sit and crack jokes while eating a big box of chocolates. And we can't thank you enough for that. We can't do the show without you. We couldn't do it without you. We wouldn't do it without you. So to you, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. For Hal Lublin, I'm Mark Gagliardi.
For Mark Gagliardi, I'm Hal Lublin. And don't worry, everybody. We got this.
We got this.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows supported
directly
by you.